Hey, welcome everybody. It's Friday. I'm Mike.
I'm Audrey.
Good. There we go.
Whoa.
We're trying to get our faces. There we go. Just need to get another thing for that. Okay, cool. Did you let the little dog out? You did. Hey,
I
Scrags.
did. Of course I did.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes she just stays back there.
Yeah, that's true. There's another cat.
Yep, there's a cat back there. This is Friday. It's a little chat time.
It is.
Look at your eyes.
I know. I know.
I was saying they're pretty cool.
Why, hello, Nose. He wants to investigate as well.
Yep.
Hello.
Would you like to get a? Oops.
Uh,
Would you like to get a very snowy cactus?
no, I don't want snow at all.
No,
I did
get out of here.
not feed these animals, so that's
Really? Is that why they're
probably
all
why
over
they're-
us?
Yes, probably.
Yep. Got my Overcome the Winter Blues from what's it called? Plant Delights. The Winter
A
Blues.
nursery near it. No, I mean,
Not that near, but
yeah.
it's I mean, look at this thing. How exciting is that? So many little blooms.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Bam. Yeah.
Plant dependence, huh?
Yeah, plant dependence. I haven't bought any plants in a while because I haven't had time to deal with plants. So, welcome everybody in the chat. Let's do a little roll call. I totally forgot. Greg and
yeah.
Ruth and Russell and Becky, and those are our early chatters
Early
here.
birds.
Laura came in. Hey, Laura, welcome. Miroslav is here. Carol's here. PB in the house. Hey, PB. Christine, Michael, another solid name. It's a good, strong name. Greg Thomason, Evan, Claire. That's it. It's been 0 days since Claire bought a plant. Wow. Wow. Tony Blair. Hey, Tony, what's up?
Yes, hello.
Yeah. Claire, you going over to the California Pin Show this weekend?
I was just gonna say, these are all the people not at the show here.
Yeah. I forget where Claire lives. I know she's in the state, but I don't remember where else.
I mean, it's like,
So-
I have seen if you're in Texas, and like, oh, you
Yeah.
gotta go to this Texas
I know.
thing? Well, no, maybe,
Yeah.
probably not.
Maybe not.
Russell has a very good question. Did
What's
you have
that?
pizza yesterday on National Pizza Day?
No, Audrey said no. She said we couldn't. I was like, let's have pizza. And she's like, no. So we didn't have it. That's how that went.
We had salad.
We had salad. I did have pepperoni on my sandwich, though, so that's almost a pizza.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
and
that's almost a
she had
pizza.
cheese.
There was a piece of
See?
cheese. Yeah.
See? It's
Basically a pizza.
basically pizza.
There was bread, cheese.
See, I mean, it's basically
Yeah.
all the same things as pizza,
No,
so it's fine.
Yeah.
But yes, we're gonna have pizza tonight because I didn't want to have. I mean, Friday's a day that I want to have pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't let us have pizza twice in a row. Well, really, that would be 3 times in a week instead of merely 2. So,
That's too many for me.
That's too many for Audrey.
Yeah.
Look, why are there so many cats on the desk right now?
Do you want me to go give them dry food?
Yes.
Because this is.
Whatever. It's
Come on.
absurd.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Bye, Odd.
Come on. Clips is sitting here in the corner.
Go on. You go too. Look at all these animals. Yep. Nice. So, did you go too? No, she's asleep. All right. Well, while she is giving the cats some food, so they will maybe leave us alone a little bit today. Yeah, how are y'all doing? Got off work an hour ago. Woo, training indeed. Pepperoni is one pizza topping which you are not overly fond. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Not everybody. Audrey doesn't get it either. It's fine. How's the little scraggly dog? Oh, she's doing okay, I think. We didn't give her a pain pill last night, and we didn't give her one today, and she seems like she's doing okay. We're still helping her up and down off the bed and that sort of thing, but she hasn't been overexerting herself, and so she has not been sitting there shaking, sadly. So I think she's been doing okay. It was funny, all the animals just following you.
Well, good.
Except for maybe Clipsy. I think she's still asleep.
No, she's still sleeping down here.
Yeah. Well, that's the way she goes. She'll get hungry later. She doesn't eat at like standard times, that one. She's a weirdo.
Yeah.
So, yep. Yeah. That's like a parade leaving the room. I know, right? I know. So, yeah, Scraggle seems like she's doing okay.
Yeah.
She's out here. Looks pretty normal.
Yeah.
Pretty normal.
Well, you know what you should start with?
What?
A big thank you to everyone who picked up the Warahe ink and Cheerio water pen.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. Thanks, everybody, for getting all the stuff. We sold out of the Cheerio water pens, the blue and green ones from Shone that we put up last Saturday. Was it almost a week ago?
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Look, she jumped up on there. She's gonna look at the neighborhood. She's doing much better, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, thanks very much for buying those. It's
Yeah.
awesome. The ink I think has like mostly made its way to its people.
Yeah.
Let me see if there are any that are left in shipment, but so many.
Yeah.
That one I mean, look at all these delivered. It's pretty
Mhm.
amazing. Yeah, I think everything's been delivered, which
Wow.
is fantastic. Like two, oh, nope, there's
Wow.
one. Hasn't gotten to. There's one in Alaska. Somebody ordered from Alaska. Wait, is that what that is? Yeah.
That's our. Oh no,
No.
Wasilla is definitely Alaska.
Yeah, somebody in Wasilla, Alaska ordered it. They haven't gotten theirs yet. This other one, well, that's Sweden's.
Yeah.
That's expected. But yeah, so if you're not in Alaska or a non-U.S. country, I
Yeah.
think probably it's gotten to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Canada. That's gonna take a little while.
Well, how many do you have left?
Australia, like 3.
Yeah. So if you did
Yeah.
not get it and you forgot, or like, 3 bottles left, and that's it.
Yeah, I think so. Let me make sure there's that many. It's not quite sold out. We have 2 shimmers left.
Yeah.
And like 3 bottles of ink.
Yeah,
So
and that's it.
otherwise, it was entirely sold out, and that's pretty awesome. So thank you very much for checking that out. It was great. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I got an ink that I had made by Pannonia over there, and launched it on Saturday, and it's almost all gone.
Yay.
Hooray! Should make twice as much next time. I mean, the thing is,
We have to keep it here
Yeah.
until it sells. And what if it doesn't? And you're like,
yeah.
we're not a store, so
yeah, I don't want to keep stock on hand if I can help it, because whoa.
that's the thing.
Yeah. I mean, pens will take a long time. If I decided to do another run of the ink, that doesn't usually take super
As
long. It
long,
just kind of depends. But it's good ink. Been using it most of the week. Good. Love to hear
thank
it.
you, Ryan, thank you.
Like,
so
how does a
much.
dusty matte finish when it dries? Yeah, sometimes it does. Especially with the shimmer, I think.
Yeah.
Something about the shimmer makes it look a little bit dusty when it dries, which is
Yeah.
neat. Clara Beachitosh is the fastest link. She's the fastest link in the West.
I still
for
want to
sure.
play with the shimmer some more and different inks with the sample. I have not done that, but I think that's
Mhm.
something I'm excited to do.
Yeah, I caught myself filling out a cult pens cart today.
Uh-oh.
Because they have got a lot of shimmers there. In fact, they've got they've got what do you call it, exclusive shimmers at Cult Pens, which is like shouldn't be
Yeah.
surprising because they have exclusive everything, but they've got like they have a jade shimmer.
Ooh, I do like
Which
the
looks
color
interesting.
jade.
And the other one's lemon yellow, but they don't have a picture of it. Like that's the only problem with Cult Pens. Their pictures are not always right, and
Mhm.
sometimes just not like what they're supposed to be. Like it's the wrong picture.
Yeah.
But there's also a zillion others. So like there's beige shimmer, which is why I went over there and looked in the first place, because beige shimmer, like
Yeah, I want
what?
to see that compared to gold.
I know,
obviously.
right? There's
That-
like there's a neon yellow which looks orange to
That
me.
looks orange.
So anyway, I caught myself filling out a cart, and I'm like, well, I have to get to $135 because that's the free shipping limit.
Well, yeah, I mean,
And
you
then
don't
I'm
want
like-
to pay from the UK.
I know, right?
I
And
do
then
the same thing with a Korean skincare. I'm like, I'm not going to pay for shipping. There's a threshold, so I'm going to meet that threshold because I don't want to pay DHL or whatever they're paying for. No.
I know, right? And then I was like, but I just got like 18 inks this week. Wait. Kind of 23 in the last, like, not too long. So, I mean, I just got this whole set from Anderillium showed up in the mail today. So, I just got these. Haven't even had a chance to, like, look at them at all. And then I got these ones from Yoseka. I got, like, this little sample set.
You
So-
do have to be careful with micas and how things are made ethically and things like that, which might be cheaper, but if you're going to get them ethically purchased, they're probably going to cost a little bit
There's
more. Likely.
unethical mica? What's that?
Oh, you don't like the mica story?
I have no idea what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
mica is bad.
It's just like little
Yeah.
shiny bits. Like,
No, like the mining or whatever of it's bad.
oh.
Yeah. Or something. Yeah, there's something with. Somebody let me know what the story is, but I do know that it's a thing that you have to have a particular way in order for it to be ethically made.
Oh. Well, no, I had no idea about that. I've never heard of it. Blood mica, yeah. I mean, I guess I've never I don't know anything about that.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
So
but...
I'm not. Look, that was a thing that came with the nail polish world because obviously lots of micas are used in that as well. So that's how I'd heard about it. So look, get any mica you want, but if you can find one that is a different way.
The new year mikus are very interesting. They are really interesting. I did some like close-up video of them drying because I think that's going to be really cool.
Yeah.
I need to redo like 3 of them. So 2 of them worked out okay. Yeah, it's really tough to get good video of them just because like the colors are kind of weird and like anyway, it was a bit of a challenge.
Really?
Yeah. So I've only got a couple of them. I'm gonna put up like little shorts, and I plan to kind of edit it together into a longer video situation. But they are really cool. I've got 2 of them in pens right now.
So it's child labor is the issue with it, and so you can get synthetic mica that is made in the lab, so there's no risk of child labor.
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that I thought it was just a thing you made in the lab. I didn't think it was I thought it was a plastic thing and not literally a rock, but what do I know? So yeah, these are really interesting inks, I think. I've got this one, Kakuro Guma, in a pen right now.
Oh, yes, those.
I've got it in this little Pilot Prera. I was like, I haven't used this in a while.
I haven't used a Prera in forever either.
Yeah, I know.
Huh.
It's got a medium nib. And I was like, that seems like it'll be pretty cool because usually pilot mediums are fairly wide.
Mm-hmm.
This is a pretty fine pilot medium.
Mm-hmm.
But that means that this Yorimiku stuff works really well in a little nib like that. So that's what it looks like in a little nib. Works great.
Oh, that's,
goes down kind of blue-black and turns into this color.
The reddish sheen that goes.
I don't think it's a sheen.
Is it? It just changes?
Yeah, because it's hard to say, but like it doesn't shine. I think the color just changes because it looks like mildly shiny in a couple of places, but the whole thing changes.
Yeah,
like there's not really anything left, and I don't think it's a sheen. I think it's the color changes.
The color.
Yeah, so there's that one. This is Barahe. This is the purple that we were just talking about. My purple that Mate made for me. Gorgeous purple there. Then is this the other one? Which is the other one I have? And I have Suki Gokuro in a pen as well, which is
the
like
green one?
Yeah, it kind of goes down blue and then it turns green. Yeah. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah,
very
pretty
murky.
Cool. Yeah, it kind of comes out of murky green.
And with micas, I don't know. I would just search ethically sourced micas. I can't give you any specific or you get whatever you want, but I know that some people don't even know that's a thing. So
I would imagine the lab stuff would be cheaper than like
I mean,
mining it out of rocks. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a lot of ink, man. You got a lot of ink.
I did get a lot of ink recently, yeah. So that's kind of cool. I just finished editing the haul video that these inks come out of. So that will be going up. I don't know, maybe I'll put it up Sunday. Because Sundays are a good day for hauls.
Yeah.
Sundays
are a good day for YouTubes, apparently.
Yeah, right? So I've been doing some ink reviews up on the YouTubes, and so I need to get a haul up there so it'll bump the stats a little bit into the algorithm.
Yes.
But yeah, this is the whole ceramics collection from Ink Institute and Yoseka.
And we know a little bit about those, and that we watched. What's the name of the pottery show?
The Great British Pottery Throwdown or whatever.
Pottery Throwdown. That's right. That's a good show. If you haven't seen it, it's nice.
Sundays are for picking stones, but also watching YouTubes apparently. So, say what's nifty about Mayfairs? I don't even know what that means. Sorry, I don't know what that means.
I only know Mayfair, the company.
Yeah, isn't that
that's Wayfair, not Mayfair.
There's something like that. But
people will be doing something on Sunday, actually.
Yeah. Oh, I guess so. The big game is on Sunday.
The big game. Who are you rooting for?
I don't even know who's playing, and I don't care.
The Eagles versus the Chiefs.
The thing I remember most about the big game is that we moved in
the
Saturday before that, and then our hot water heater died on Super Bowl Sunday.
The week of buying our house and moving in was not a good week. But then after that, it's been great. But the first week was bad. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you ever have anxiety about having so many inks? Have you ever had any go bad for a length of time? No.
I mean, yeah, there are inks from early last century that is still fine. So
Sure.
if that's the case,
yeah,
I don't worry about it.
I've got Schaefer ink that was my grandmother's that seems to be totally fine. So nope, never had a problem. Never had a problem with that. They don't really go bad over time. That's not unless they evaporate and they just kind of dry out. But that's like the biggest thing. So Evan apparently got a Mayfair pen. Oh, I see. They mine talc so they can mine mica. I mean, I guess, yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Did your YouTube algorithms go a little crazy after YouTube was down recently? I didn't know YouTube was down, and I haven't noticed anything go weird. So
well, that's good.
I guess not. Although, like, I don't know, maybe. Honestly, I don't pay attention that much. I'll just be like, hey, how'd that video do? I'm like, I don't know. I think I am
more in touch with things than you are.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
That's probably true. So I feel like every week after buying your house has been a bad week. Oh, that sucks, John. Hope the house stops giving you fits at some point.
Yeah.
This is a fun thing that I noticed from doing all the swatches for these Yoseka samples is that they have little plastic like stickers over the top so they can't leak in transit. But also that means that your fingers get incredibly inky, and mine are just starting to. I did these on Wednesday.
Wow.
I've showered several times since then, washed my hands innumerable times.
Sure you have. You're dirty.
I know, right? No. I love a good shower, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. But my fingers are very inky. Finally, today, after the shower I took like an hour ago, they've started to come off. But that's pretty cool. And you can kind of see what the colors are from those inks.
Cat hair.
I know, that Katy Perry hair, man. So there you go. Who would believe a philosopher isn't totally plugged into current events and news? Look, if it were not the case that I had a new prep right now for a class and I was running me ragged, and I was just doing shipping for a long time. It's been a busy week. I can't believe it's been a week since we launched stuff. We did get everything packed in like just
a day.
Well, we did some Saturday night.
Yeah.
And then we did the rest on Sunday, and then we mailed them out on Monday. There's been a couple of others like since then I've done, but yeah, shampoo's a great ink stain remover. I mean,
not for you because you've washed your hair.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think some of this is actually from Shogun, Girbon Shogun, which is this one. I had to re-ink the pen I had this in because I used it up and haven't done a review yet.
Yeah.
I've inked this pen with Shogun at least 3 times now. I think this is the 3rd fill.
Wow.
But it's got the double broad sig on there. It's a really nice black ink, and it really just stained the crap out of my fingers. I think something got a little twisted, and like the tines were out of alignment because it was not quite right on the feed. I don't know, so I was messing with it, and that's how I got ink all over my fingers. Yeah. So anyway, Shogun apparently stays in your hands. I don't know what it does on paper, but on hands, almost indelible.
Yep.
So. One vendor had an ink removal soap a few years ago. Yeah, I saw some of that. I used that. That's that was Points pens. Yeah, pretty nice.
I use it's a Kimberly Clark owns it now, but I can't remember. It's like, shoot, now I can't remember what it's called because I decanted it into another container because they're big bottles. So now since I don't actually see it, I can't remember what it's called. Stoke or Stoke?
Yeah, Stoke with two
an
umlaut or something. Well, and there's also that one that's that Private Reserve just came out with. It's like an ink removal lotion or some weird thing. It's supposed to leave your hands soft and not all cracked up like everything else. I don't know. I haven't. I had it up forever, and I just kept forgetting to ask you about it, so I closed it. But
everyone has their favorite thing to use to help get ink.
Also, I just kind of don't care that much. I don't really mind if my fingers are inky as long as it doesn't transfer.
Yeah.
Like once I wash it the first time and it doesn't come off, I'm like, fine, whatever. I just don't want to get ink on other stuff.
No, FC has not had double broad nibs since how long has it been?
It's been a long time.
Maybe 2 years now?
Yeah, something like that probably. Yovo doesn't make them anymore, so they're not available.
They would have been if they're available. We try and get them. So
yeah, it's an 18K double broad. That's the SIG one.
And that was the last of the 18Ks that we had as well. They only had it in the 18Ks as well.
Yeah, I've only got the one, and somebody put one up on Slack pretty cheap one time, and I would have bought it if I'd seen it before.
That's what everyone said. They're like, "Oh, I was too slow." I'm like, Mike, you already have one.
Well, I've only got one though.
Oh, is it just one?
Yeah, I've only got the one.
Oh,
and
for some reason I thought you had one from Jim.
No, just this one,
Yeah.
and it's one of my favorite nibs. So
that's my stomach. Did you guys hear that?
They might have.
Probably.
They might have.
Ah, that cat on my leg.
So check out person at the store. Ask about your ink stained fingers. Tell them you're counterfeiting to supplement your income. Nice, that's good. You're definitely on a list somewhere. Absolute nightmare is spilling fountain pen ink on your knitting. Oh, I bet.
Oh, yeah,
I bet.
I can imagine.
Tony says he got one from Slack. That might have been the one.
Might have been that one.
So rubbing my fingers on the... No, it probably won't. That's too smooth. But yeah, lava soap is pretty good for that stuff.
I might eat some of this. Not a sponsor, but I eat a lot of pure protein.
Recently acquired a fine cursive italic. You love it. Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Only a fine, huh? Yeah, Amedex is another one that people like. Is that the one that you're supposed to use to get stuff out of like upholstery and stuff?
I believe, yeah, that's that
you can use it on your hands too. But,
yeah.
Yeah, I just don't really bother about it, you know? It's fine.
Oh, it depends on how much. Like, sometimes I'll get a huge blob where somebody...
Well, you also have a hand-based blog that you take pictures for.
Eric, well, thank you.
Hey, Eric, thank you for quiet out your stomach.
Did you hear it? It was so loud.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was. I thought there was an animal growling over here on the floor.
No.
I was like, I don't think we have a bear in here, so that doesn't seem right.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And Scraggles had a little bit of crust on that.
She has the healing power of crust.
Yes. You got a medium SIG on your new... Oh, thank you, Tom. I really appreciate it. And anyone who's at the show getting any of the SIGs, I was busy all week trying to make as many as I could for the show. So if you're there and pick one up, thank you.
Yep, do that. So thank you very much, Eric. Let's get some W's in the chat for Eric there.
Thank you.
You didn't hear the stomach at all? I mean...
I'm surprised, honestly.
I usually ignore it because... I don't know. I didn't want to call her out, but that time I actually thought there was a fight about to happen. So, a new lava soap with moisturizer in a green pack, not the red.
I didn't know that they had different kinds. I'm not surprised.
I mean, it sounds like it might be new.
It works so well.
Yeah.
I mean, for mechanics and
all
those.
I used to use... What was the one I used to use? It wasn't lava soap. It came in like a tube, I think. I want to say it was a big tube. Goop or gack or some kind of goo something. I want to say. I don't know.
Gooby Gone?
No, it wasn't Gooby Gone. It was something
you use. That's the only goo thing I know.
It's like a degreaser, like you use in the garage or something, and that would take stuff off. But I can't remember. It's not mechanics. Well, it's something like Goop. Is it Goop? That might be right.
No, I think that's the Gwyneth Paltrow thing you're talking about.
Oh, is that right?
No?
No, this seems or maybe Gojo?
Gojo? Gojo.
Yeah, Gojo. This stuff. Yeah, Gojo.
All right, go. All right. Can't talk here.
Well, there is Goop. That's another thing. Yeah, block it. Yeah, that's what I remember.
Took asphalt off my feet. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Goop, too. Yeah, I've used both of them. I recognize the other thing. But yeah, Gojo is the one I remember. Comes in like a tub, and you can get it in like a big squirt bottle. You can get it in this kind of thing. So, and then there's the other one, Goop. Yeah, this is Goop. It looks a lot like it. I wonder if they're the same. They come in... I mean, both of them came up. But yeah, I've used both of those for sure. And those will take pretty much anything off your hands, feet, whatever, grease, asphalt. Just if it's on you, it'll come off. So
It's not the new age Gwyneth Paltrow stuff. Oh man.
No, there was something. There was one that she had a name like that.
It is Goop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. No idea what these products are. I mean, they're stuff for getting your hands clean if you get them extremely dirty with.
There are many jobs whose
yeah.
the whole purpose is having dirty hands and then trying to clean them.
Yeah. Like if you're changing the brakes on your car or something, I've done that a time or two, and your hands are just like black and you can't clean them with soap. Just get some Gojo or something.
They just get stuck in any little crevice and
comes right off. It will like leave your hands kind of rough, but like
My issue I have to be careful of is not on my skin. The skin's fine, but if I get it in my cuticles or under my nails, it's never. It's until that sort of grows out, or I can like really get. It's just gonna stay there forever.
Yeah. Worked at a newspaper as a paste up artist handling wax used to clean your hands with acetone. Yeah, that's another thing that worked too. Bringing back memories of the many things your father used to sell in his own business. Yeah. Oh. There you go.
Not the same. Goop came first. Gojo is from like the 80s or 90s. Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, when I would have been using it was like the 80s and 90s. So yeah. Never use brake cleaner. Yeah, don't use brake cleaner. I mean, I have used brake cleaner, but don't do it. It's not good for your hands. You want to get that off your hands ASAPs. But I mean, it will get, it'll work.
It will get clean.
Yeah, isn't acetone a carcinogen? I don't know. Audrey would know, not me.
Toluene is, which is often used similarly to. I mean.
Yeah, acetone I don't think by itself.
I don't believe it's a carcinogen.
Who knows?
I mean, look, everything is. If you ask California, everything is a carcinogen.
Well, then you have to prove that it's not. That's the thing.
Yeah. Look, something's gonna kill me. Is it acetone? Maybe. Is it any of the other things I'm eating? Maybe.
Acetone and benzene? I don't know.
Benzene's bad.
Yeah, don't use benzene. That turpentine? I mean, that probably works too. I don't like the smell, so. Prop 65. Yeah, that you have to prove something doesn't cause cancer, and it's real hard to prove negatives like that. So. Yeah. Used in art school, they're trying to kill you. Yeah, well, benzene's not great for you. Acetone, I don't know about, but I mean, don't drink it.
What?
That's a bad idea. Yeah. So I had a haul video this week.
Yeah.
It's coming up. I got all kinds of fun stuff. You haven't even seen the stuff from that.
Oh, I was going to mention. FC put up a cute little thing that I didn't know was coming by any means, but it's a Model 90 pencil, but it's, what is it, snow, and it has pink, but it has a little heart.
Oh, I saw that.
Well, it's sort of cute. I was going to tell people about that because I just thought it was cute, and it's coming up. Valentine's Day is coming up this week. We're going to have our usual, We're going to switch it up this year. Historically, we've gone with IHOP for Valentine's Day, but this year, it just wasn't good last year, so we're going to switch it up. We're going to go pancakes a different place.
Yeah, IHOP is not the place to go around here. We used to, our tradition is to go to IHOP for Valentine's Day, but there they only ever have like one person working at the IHOP. It takes forever, and it doesn't travel well, so... no, I haven't ordered it yet. I mean, it's not out yet.
Yeah, you're probably going to get that.
It's a pre-order thing. I mean, I'll definitely get the saffron one, but it's a pre-order. I forget when it comes out, but it hasn't come out yet.
Yeah.
I'm not too worried about it running out. Maybe I should be. I don't know. Yeah, the Snow Heart, and it has a little engraving. Franklin Christoph looks like they're doing engraving stuff now on some pens.
Yeah, we have engraver and everything, so yeah. Anyway, I just thought this was cute, and it came out and seemed popular, and Valentine's Day is coming up, so thank you, Laura.
It's cute. Yeah.
And I wish I used pencils more often. I mean, this seems like one that I'd probably use, but maybe I should get one someday. Yeah.
Yeah. Polar ice. I think that's what I have on my 50.
Yeah.
I said something, I don't know, I called it something like that, but I don't remember what it was. It was something ice, but I couldn't remember what it was called. Yeah. I didn't know that you could get stuff in it.
Dustin says saffron came out today and he ordered one.
Oh, well, I don't know where I should order it from. I don't know where I need things from.
Does it say the mechanism? I don't remember which one it is off the top of my head.
I mean, it's a clutch of some
probably
kind.
Should, but I don't. Keep going down and see if it says. Click mechanism.
Yeah, it just says click mechanism, doesn't say. I don't know.
I don't remember which one it is because I don't see them because they get put in the production side, so I only see it after the fact. So
get it from Cult Pens. I would, but it's actually more expensive from Cult Pens. It's $38 from Cult Pens. At least I think that's more. Maybe it's just a more expensive edition.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
What?
I clicked the thing and just nothing happened when I was typing. Yeah, I was going to look at Lemur real quick. He doesn't have it up here on his front page. All right, I understand what you got. If I can do it without actually having to click through things, that would be cool. I hate clicking through things. No.
You did click on that.
I know. Well, I clicked this arrow is what I was meaning to
There
click.
it is. $32.99.
Yeah, it's like $6 more expensive from Cult Pens. So, I mean, that's one of the few things that's more expensive from Cult Pens, it looks like. But, yeah, I mean, it looks cool. I really dig the color. It's good color. I'll have that. But, you know, I don't know that it's a limited edition.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know.
or at least not that limited. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not super worried about missing it. Yeah, $6 is not nothing.
Yeah.
So.
And they free ship, so yeah.
Is it?
That's what it says.
Well,
I believe that Carol says that you do, and I believe it.
Lemur's at the California Pen Show. How about that?
Oh, really? I haven't seen him forever.
I know, and he goes to
been
California.
I know. Huh.
Wild. Let's see if it's on the site here.
I like saffron. Do you like saffron?
It's too expensive. I don't even know.
Well, we have a lot of saffron here. A friend of mine, back when I worked in the lab, she lived in Iran, and she brought back, like, it's very popular there, and they grow there, so she brought back a ton of it. So, oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've got it. And somebody said the $20 minimum is free shipping at Lemur's. That's very inexpensive.
Yeah.
I don't know what else I need from Lemur.
Saffron rice is delicious. Yes.
I've had saffron rice. I like that.
Saffron's easy to grow, and the flowers are so pretty. Really?
I hear it's really hard to harvest. Is the thing that makes, because you have to harvest it by hand, and it's labor intensive. Is why it's expensive.
Okay.
I've never grown it, but I don't know. I don't know what else I need to get. Ventas maybe. I don't know. We'll do some shopping later. But that's one of the things I was going to get from the.
Hi, Katie. Hello.
Other thing. I should see if they have the Venta that I want so much. All right. There's only a few threads per flower. Oh, that's the deal.
Ooh.
Yeah. You get it from the flowers? Is that the deal? Lasts a long time. Yeah, as long as it doesn't go bad.
Yeah, we have a lot of it. And we've had it for a little while since I had it from when I was in science, but...
Yeah, I forget. Didn't you have a friend who brought some back from...
That's literally what the story I just told.
Look, I was doing something else. Cool. I'm glad you told the story.
Yes, that's where I got it. I mean, it's like a container full. Like, usually you get like a few threads per little jar. No, she brought a ton of it.
Hey, don't bite me just because I didn't pet you.
She's mean.
She just kind of came up here and went...
She'll sit on the back of the couch and, like, she'll love to sniff my hair, and then she likes to bite my hair. And she'll, like, paw and then bite my hair.
She's trying to groom you.
I mean...
She's like, let me get rid of those fleas for you.
She likes fragranced things. So she likes lotions and things. I think she just likes the smell of my hair. Isn't that what it is?
Yeah. So you just throw it in with your rice when you boil it? Is that how you make saffron rice? Because we have a rice cooker. We could totally just do that.
Oh, I love our rice cooker. Get a rice cooker if you don't have one.
It's too early to be talking about that stuff, but...
Oh, it's so early. Why can't we talk about it?
Look, fine, whatever. No rules, just right.
No, we have a rule.
It's fine. Ow. You are really stabbing me all up in my... Ow, 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 ow. I cut your nails this morning, too. Goodness. I've been trying to find this pen that I got in this haul, and I can't find it. Oh, here it is. I found it. It was buried. I got one of these. This is the thing that Audrey hasn't seen any of the stuff I got in this haul. Cool. I got a Pilot Explorer just because, like, why not? They had them there, and I don't really see them much. I'm kind of impressed with this little pen. Like, it reminds me of that Pilot rollerball pen that everybody uses all the time. The
V5.
Is that what it is? V5 and V7. That sounds right. It's got the little hole and the clip style. I'd have to make you move your legs and you'll yell at me, but so
do that.
I don't know where mine are, but yeah, it's a little fountain pen. Uses the same kind of nib, I think, as the what do you call them?
Put a Con 70 in it too.
Yeah, I hate the Con 70. The only thing worse than the Con 70 is the one they ship with this. The 20 or whatever. These things are junk. Just
wow.
It's not a good converter. Like, you never know how much is in there. You never know if you've actually filled the converter. It's a bear to clean.
So what's a
cartridge
converter
is the cartridge. Pilot. Yeah, you gotta use a cartridge.
That's so weird because, like, the pens, the nibs are so good, and then unless you get the piston filler or a cartridge, everyone says any of those are garbage.
Well, this is the other one that's kind of okay. The Con 40 or 50 or whatever they call it now. This one's okay. Um, it's fine. This is my favorite of the converters, but it is a little bit of a pain in the butt. It's hard to fill. So this much of it like is never going to get filled because of how big this nipple thing on the inside of the pen is. It's massive.
It's huge.
I just need to make that smaller.
Yeah.
But so this part you'll never fill, and so you've only got this much capacity anyway, and it's hard to get this part filled. And so I was like, well, I'll just fill it with a syringe.
Yeah.
But then it has this dumb metal thing right in here that you can just barely see because they put BBs in here to agitate it because it's overall a bad design, so they have to put BBs in there to make the ink work in it. And so this keeps the BBs from falling out, which means that it's a pain in the butt to fill with a syringe because like ink doesn't want to fall past the metal thing. It's just a comedy of errors, and I don't know why they do that. They make amazing pens, but these converters just aren't good.
Most people in Japan apparently use cartridges, hence
well,
Japanese. Yeah.
You know why? It's because the converters from Japanese pens are mostly trash.
But maybe
so
maybe it's just that perpetual loop, and they just haven't.
Yeah.
They're like, well, since people use cartridges because they were bad, why make a new one?
Right. Because Sailor cartridges are historically terrible. The Platinum ones are totally fine. Platinum ones are fine. I've never had a problem with those. You got your chicken, you got your egg, they're all bad. Sailor converters are too small, and they fall apart in the pen while you're using them.
Platinum
converters are
one
totally
of the
fine.
things that gets me hot and angry. I don't know why.
Well, because you don't want to unscrew your pen and have it just like ink fall out of it.
I've had it fall apart as I was ink, like, because I fill it and then put it into the pen. I don't actually dip and the nib
Even with sailors?
What?
Even with sailors?
Yeah, with any. That's how I usually just do it, just generally speaking.
That's a
and it
risky
literally,
maneuver.
as I was turning it, it just fell apart and fell into the ink.
Yeah. They're dumb. It's a bad. But except for the Platinum ones, Platinum has the best Japanese converter. It's probably. I think those are probably better than the Schmidt ones. I have no problem with the Platinum ones. I think they're very good. Sailor reusable cartridges. The cartridges are pretty sturdy, yeah, and so are the Pilot ones. Pilot also has a good cartridge.
And they're bigger, thankfully.
Well, yeah, that's also true. Yeah, so in case y'all don't know what the heck we're talking about or why that matters with the cartridge things, but I separated these out a little bit.
Justin got their second order from the Kawaii Pen Shop today. Have enough cute sticky notes for the rest of the time. Yeah. Oh.
Nice. So this is the Sailor converter. And the reason I say it's risky to just put this in the bottle is because like you got to have this much clear because their nipple is too big too. But this thing just falls apart. So like this metal collar thing, like you got to really crank it down to tighten it. Otherwise, this will just, in the course of using your pen and writing with it, unscrew itself, and this whole piston assembly falls apart in your pen, which is shitty. I mean, bad.
Wow. Family-friendly show.
Not today. And then, so this is a standard international cartridge. Yeah, the long one. And this bit right here is the part that matters with these converters when you're refilling them, because it gets put under stress, right? So when you're cramming it on the nipple on the pen, this will eventually split and go bad on you.
Or just widen enough that it just won't hold it right.
Mine usually split before any of that. This is a Platinum one. They have a great cartridge. You see how hard. Yeah, it's hard. It's reinforced. It's got thick walls, and it has a little BB in there, but which will agitate the ink for you. But it doesn't have that dumb metal thing in it. Yep. But this, I've never had one of these wear out or split on me. They've been really good. And then
so that's why it's worth it to buy a pack of cartridges.
Yeah. Just
to have for any pilots.
Where's I thought I had Pilot ones in this little bag, but I don't. What's this? Oh, this is a Schaefer one. Schaefer also has a very good one.
Oh.
It's it's a little bit hard to clean out because it only has such a small hole there.
Small one.
But it's also got an agitator in there. But this is also a very thick wall. I've never had one of these go bad on me.
Yeah.
And Schaefer converters are also not good. So it's not just the Japanese ones that are bad. But look, I've got a lot of these. I've got a lot of converters. So
yeah, you do.
You know, I have strong feelings about the converters.
Because a lot of the times that I buy pens secondhand, Sometimes the sailors will come with a converter. Sometimes they won't because it depends on where you buy them.
Yeah.
I always just go, Mike has more. I just go in this container.
These are just sailors.
Yeah.
These are Lammies and Platinums. Lammies and Platinums.
Yeah.
These are just standard international. So.
I wonder which do you have more of?
Well, you know. So this is the other one that people were talking about here, which is the Con 70, and this is the one I don't like it for a couple of reasons. One is I think it's mechanically a bad idea to have a converter that you have to push down pretty hard on this thing repeatedly while it's in a bottle of ink. So it's real easy. Like if this slips, you are just jamming your nib into the bottom of a bottle of ink. I've seen vendors on Instagram use these in ways that freak me right out.
Oh, really?
Like they'll make an Instagram video and they're just like, they're putting this in a bottle of ink and they're just like pressing it. It looks like they're just cramming it. I don't know how they're not damaging nibs, but so that's one problem, is that you have to press this thing. It does fill up with ink pretty well. The bigger problem with it, though, is it is a real pain in the butt to take apart and clean, because you will get ink back here behind the piston, and you'll get ink in this little tiny, and for some reason, hollow tube they put in there.
Yeah.
And just getting this thing clean is nearly impossible. So if you're going to use one of these, use it with an ink that you're just going to keep using that ink in that converter and pen, because otherwise it's a pain. So the only way to actually take it apart, I had to make a tool. I followed a YouTube video and made a tool to like really to take this out of here. I mean, I made it out of a paper clip. Like it's a very complicated tool, but like it's not easy to take this thing apart, and it's in no way intuitive. So I just don't like those. They go in the bottom here, and they just don't get used.
Use cartridges. Get a pack of cartridges and get a syringe.
Just clean those out.
Yeah.
It'll make your life better than dealing with the Pilot ones.
Oof. That was strong.
Was it?
Yeah.
Lock and lock. So now you feel better about your converter box? You know. So I keep using the same ink? Yeah, that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. You must have some sway. I do not. I do not. They may do something they won't.
That's nice to think that.
That is nice of you, but also no. So anyway, Pilot Explorer. I'm going to start using this soon. But seems nice.
I'm surprised you have an ink. Look, they even gave you one.
Oh, yeah. There's a cartridge.
There's one right there.
Just looking everywhere for this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the Pilot cartridge. And you can see it's got a nice big opening with a good thick wall. And one of the good things about the massive oversized nipple thing that they have on there is that, one, it won't break off in here. That has happened with some like standard international ones I've heard of before. And the other is that it doesn't really put as much tension on the edges of this thing, and so it's pretty good. You can refill these pretty easily. So anyway, yeah, I'm kind of impressed with this. Oh, the other thing I was impressed with is that the clip is like a matte finished metal instead of being a plastic like everything else.
I couldn't tell if it was, because I didn't touch it, that part, but yeah, I thought it was gonna be plastic.
Yeah, like the top and the bottom are.
Yeah. But
this bit right here is a nice metal clip. It's pretty, flexible, pretty strong. Feels good. So, yeah. Pilot doesn't even really pay attention to like the U.S. folks. Like even if I told them that, they wouldn't be able to do anything. Charlie Luxuries is having a sale through Monday. Email just came out. Oh, nice. Nice. You get many views. I mean, thanks, but I don't think so.
The American market is
small. The American market for fountain pens is real small. What's the other? I know there was some. I could have sworn there was. Pilot came out with Iroshizuku cartridges. Totally did. They're expensive as heck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're real expensive. I think it's like $6 for 6 cartridges or something like that. Like very expensive.
They're gonna last for a long time.
Yeah, $1 a cartridge. I'm gonna see if they have cartridges here on Lemur, so I don't have to look up them themselves. But no, they don't have them here. They're not super.
$12 for 6.
$12 for 6. That's $2 a cartridge is a lot.
That is a lot.
Like you can get an Iroshizuku sample for $2.
Yeah.
Or just about, and it'll be way more ink. So, I mean, it's kind of fun if you just want to get like, maybe you and like some friends want to split a bunch of cartridges instead of buying a bunch of bottles of the ink.
Yeah.
Like that's a way to go.
Is it the same nib on the Explorer as the Prero?
I think so.
Is it?
I mean, it looks like it. It says different stuff. Though.
That's what. Okay, was thinking, looking at this one, and then the prayer, because I know it has other...
actually, maybe it doesn't.
No? For some reason, I thought the prayer had other stuff on it, too.
No, they both say super quality Japan.
Oh.
I don't think my MRs, my Metropolitans do. Yeah. I think those are just blank. Huh. I think they're blank. Where do I have those?
Yeah, you do have to think of it as $6 for 6 converters thing, because basically that's what it is. Oh.
I was trying to do it in a way where I wouldn't hit you, but that's impossible. We need a bigger studio, Audrey. We're going to have to move.
Oh, jeez. Jeez.
Well?
Why didn't you just go back around the way you came?
Because I hit you that way. I was trying again, and it's not even in here. They're not even in here. I totally thought they were. Well, I'm not getting up again. So, I guess we can't check that. But maybe somebody out there has an MR. I don't have one handy.
Lots of people have MRs.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I really like the Preppy. I think the Preppy's a nice little pen. It's good.
You mean the Prero?
Yep, that's what I meant. So, thanks for the correction. Anyone get... No, we still have not gotten Pelican Rose Quartz. I haven't even seen it. So
I haven't seen it.
No. I haven't even heard of anybody getting it. So,
yeah,
no, I got nothing. New batch or... Oh, if Preppy was?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really... I mean, is anybody collecting those? Like, I don't really care about them.
We have 2 of them.
Yeah, I know. Well, you got them.
I did.
Yeah, I wouldn't have bought them.
Fran.
I think it's weird that they cost more. You know? And they got like a little screen print on them or something. If I saw one that I was like, I really like the look of that, but I haven't seen any of them, like, I want to pay extra for that. I haven't seen the new ones
or in person or anything to know.
Are they over here? I forget if they're in this or not. They might actually...
I need to ink up my...
They aren't.
Platinum. Starry. Star ones.
Totally.
Star. Something star.
Are they in here? Still? Yep. Bam.
These?
Yep.
Yes, these.
That you got from Kwai.
Yep.
Oh, this is the other thing from the haul I wanted to show, and that's this Kakamori bottle. This is a Yoseka exclusive. Exclusive. This is Kakamori Hello.
Hello.
And like, this was this was $30.
Ooh.
This is $1 a mil. I think. Is it 30 mil?
Looks like it.
Doesn't even say. 30 or 30. It might be a 35 or something like that. But this is a pigmented ink. I mean, it's just like, look how muddy it looks.
Parts.
Oh no. But the like little lid is offset there.
Yeah, it's a really interesting looking.
It's just
glass.
It's just a really interesting looking bottle. Like, it seems real cool. And so I had to put this in a pen, so I did.
You just had to.
Look, I was looking at this weird muddy ink, and I'm like, this needs to go in a pen. Oh, you know, I looked at Yoseka today when I was putting together my, editing my video, and now they have all the Hokoro nibs and pens and all of it.
Really?
Yeah. So
I didn't get an email saying like the
just
thing I put.
Just a couple days after I get my my thing,
order.
it shows up. You like the bottle? Yeah, I like it too. Kakamori apricot tea, and you didn't like the way it flowed. Interesting. Now, which pen did I put? Oh, I put it in this one. Which is a Sailor Pro Gear Old Fashioned, I think.
Yes.
I hope so, because that's what I wrote down.
I believe so. Yeah.
And it's I really like it. I think it flows nicely. It's a really interesting like color of ink and like texture and stuff. It's just a really interesting ink.
It's like tea.
It's supposed to be like bricks, like a red brick, like a red brown brick.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it's pretty interesting.
It's rusty.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of rusty. It looks like you have a bottle full of rust.
Yeah.
I mean,
it does.
This has got the Sailor converter. If you just look at the converter, like it's
cloudy.
It's opaque.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Wild. So
wow.
It's really strange. So expensive, but I mean, really cool. So thanks, patrons.
Worth it?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
So far. Yep. And those are the colors of the ceramics ones.
Oh,
I was trying to show you this yesterday, but our living room is kind of dim.
Sample.
Yep. Yeah, I just smeared these. I didn't bother writing with them or anything, but
Yeah.
this is the one I've had in a pen for a while. And these go a little bit. I've heard they were a bit dry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so I was using them. I've got them in 2 pens. One of them is this arrow, and it actually does feel a little bit dry from this arrow.
Oh.
I mean, it's not super unpleasant or anything, but it is kind of dry. And then I have it in something else. Oh, I have it in a Twisby, and it doesn't feel dry in that one at all.
Huh.
I think maybe that nib is just wetter than this one.
Possibly.
It's just like a medium Yovo or something like that.
Yeah.
But even though it's like flows kind of dry, or feels a little bit dry on the nib, it's not
Think that
bad.
yellow is gonna be readable?
You know, I think so.
Yeah.
When I put it down, it was pretty much invisible.
Oh.
I was like, oh, this is gonna
Yeah.
be useless. But I mean, it dried to a very visible, I don't know, bright mustard kind of color.
Yeah, it's definitely a little more mustard than just bright yellow.
Yeah, and I think this. I like this pink.
Surprised.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, it's labeled red. The
Oh,
names of these
it's definitely
are
pinky.
the names of these when they have a color in them are pretty misleading.
Yeah.
Just because that's kind of how these glazes are for
Work.
ceramics, I
Yeah,
guess.
that's true.
So that's this. Pretty sure this is Qingzhanji red. I think is what this one is, and it comes out pink. Or are there
Yeah.
2 reds? When I do actual swatches, and that's the yellow. Kinda interesting looking.
Yeah.
That's a blue. Oh, maybe this one. So one of these is actually pink. This is probably the pink, but neither of them looks pink in the
Yeah.
bottle, right?
It's orangey and red, yeah.
Yeah, but so this one must be the
Yeah.
orangey one.
Has to be, yeah.
And what's this one? Oh, this is the Tangmei Say Blue, which is this one, which is not blue at all.
Because it
It's-
changes to blue and when it's been...
The pottery version does, yeah. But this is a really cool green to use. So light and dark blues both look really nice for sure. The purple looks good. It's got like a little bit of sheen around the edge. Kind of a it's a very grapey purple.
Is that black?
Yeah.
Is it actual? Okay.
Well, it's called black, but it's kind of a brown, like a.
It looks sort of brown,
like a real dark brown,
Yeah.
almost gray, but like it looks like the kind of sooty black you get from some like pottery glazes, or when you make like some of the natural black inks.
Yeah.
Like the historic ones come out looking a little bit like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, it looks like a neat set. So kind of excited to see how those go.
Yeah.
And this one, I mean, I already really like it. It's just so weird looking. You can see in the bottle, like just so weird. So weird.
You gonna swatch any of your new ones?
Yeah, we can do that.
Well, I don't have anything planned. I'm just here talking.
Kakamori, what was it called? Apricot tea. I'd never seen Kakamori inks before, so never sold out. Oh, that looks rad. That's interesting. Weird. 27 bucks for 33 mils.
Yeah, that's one Dustin didn't like.
He didn't like the flow, but he likes the color.
Yeah.
Or the way it writes or something.
33 mil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's literally what I just said. I got to do it this time.
Mine was a whole story. You said 33.
Yeah, I know. What's important is I got to do it this time. Oh, and I got these stamp pads as part of that
Stamp.
that haul as well. That's the one that's like, was it decayed leaves or something?
Oh yeah.
This, like,
oh, that's right.
this
You got
green
some
one.
of those. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like lapis lazuli. They're oil-based stamp pads. I've never used an oil-based stamp pad before.
Yeah.
So we'll do a little light swatchings.
It looks like Thai coffee.
Oh.
And Nancy got her new Petrol Lamy All-Star.
Oh, how do you like it?
Yeah.
How do you like it? Indigo bunting. These
Bunting.
Yeah. What is that? Oh, it's a bird. It's a little hard to see, but there's definitely a bird there.
Have you watched any of the... I don't know why Facebook shows me, so I don't know if it's actually a big thing. But Facebook shows me for some reason about the 2 bald eagles that have 2 eggs that they're hatching.
No, I haven't.
Does anyone have any idea what I'm talking about? Like, they have names and things, I'm pretty sure.
I was expecting that to be much darker.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like idea to make
Carol,
sense.
okay.
Oh yeah, how are they doing? Is it like a big deal that bald eagles have chicks, or?
I don't know, but they made it seem like it was a big deal, and yeah.
It's good green.
I mean, they were endangered for a while, but I think they came back.
Were they endangered?
I think so.
I don't even know. I have tons of them around where you live.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's some places that it's like all over the place. If our Alaskan friend is here, I think they're all over the place in Alaska. But I don't know. Do they have like a camera looking at
Yeah,
the...
it's a camera, a cam you can watch all the time. Then they have a little, if you can't watch it, they have a little update daily about what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Eagles still suffer from a lot of lead poisoning.
Yeah.
From fish. Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a nice green and nice pink.
Yeah, the blue is interesting. It's way lighter than I thought it was going to be.
Very dusty, though. I like a dusty color.
Yeah.
But I'm curious if it'll be dark enough.
What would you call that kind of blue?
A dusty blue.
Okay. I feel like it's got to have a name.
A light dusty blue.
Is that periwinkle?
No, that's more purple.
Okay. Okay. You've been to Decorah to see that nest. Oh, look at you. Wow. Oh. That pink hurts.
That is so much ink that was put down. How long is it going to take to dry?
I mean...
Cornflower? It's... The base color might be a cornflower, Dustin, I would agree with that. But there's a little bit of something that made it a little dustier. Like a dusty cornflower. Maybe that's the closest, more exact name.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, we have cool people in our neighborhood.
Jeez. That was a very loud truck. I don't even know if it came through on the mic or not, but it was. This is a, like, moderately coated paper, so it'll take a little time to dry.
Chocolatey brown.
It is very chocolatey brown. Heading out. Take care, Laura.
Okay,
Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. It has a little bit of green in it. Yeah, maybe so. It's got a little something. Yeah, a little green, a little gray, a little something.
Yeah.
Only using like a tiny bit of ink too.
Lots of blues.
This one I think is more cornflower.
Yeah, that's more of a natural cornflower.
Or more of a periwinkle. I don't know, maybe.
I mean, that might be okay. That one's more purple. So
cornflower people, I think, use the word cornflower blue for two very different colors. There's like that light blue. It's like kind of like this, but maybe not as dusty. And then there's also like a purple cornflower. Because I think the flowers on cornflowers are like purple and blue.
But periwinkle, I think, is darker.
Oh.
It's indigo. It's like they say it's violet mixed with a blue. Or something like that. And that's what they say is periwinkle. Which I thought I thought periwinkle was a little bit lighter than that. But
yeah, I did too. I was thinking it was being kind of light. The healing properties of rose quartz.
Do you want to know how I was telling you about what periwinkle is?
No.
I hate Steven Singer commercials. Periwinkle's the color for the roses this year for Valentine's Day. Not a sponsor, free ad. Wow. And they said it's periwinkle, and they're like, it's a mix of blue and violet. So I'm like, that seems a little dark. I don't know if that's what I considered periwinkle to be.
Nice looking orange.
Baba Booey, indeed.
Baba Booey. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely...
That is exactly where I heard it from, yes.
They're all pretty much shades of taupe, is the thing we've learned.
Yeah. It's a very dark teal, yeah. Nice orange.
I guess it is a dark teal. That's a petrol color.
That's
right
a
there.
petrol.
That's petrol.
Yeah, that definitely is.
How do you like the color of your petrol lamy? I cannot say it right the first time ever. I'm never gonna get it.
Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it.
Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Middle blue is a little too much like Carolina blue. Too much like Carolina. Oh, go Deeks.
You gotta hit him with the hind.
Hit him with the hind. Lamy. I know. I've even got a note. I've literally got a note over here, and I can't get it right the first
I'm looking
time
at the note here, and
that orange dried really quickly.
Yeah, it did. That pink still wet.
Just a little bit there in the corner. Yeah, that's interesting.
Are these little? Is this just like a smaller bottle, or is this like a
You know, I honestly don't know the answer to
half
that question.
ounce? Is what these are.
Like, I don't know what size they sell them in. Let me Google it. A-N-D. I spelled it right. I know how to spell
Nancy, we
Anderillium.
missed you. It's similar to Twisby Prussian blue.
Oh. Oh, interesting. Bottled inks. So there are two series. I think I have some of each series. They reached out and said, "Hey, can we send you some samples?" And I said, "Yeah, absolutely." So, so this is the sample set. 8 half-mil bottles for $50. That's not a bad deal, really. Not bad at all.
Ink wetter. I didn't know they had an ink wetter.
Either. I wonder what it is. I wonder if it's like photo flow or what is it? Some combinations of pens and inks, just like the white lightning type of thing. Interesting. I mean, they make ink, so it makes sense that they would have the surfactant stuff there. But, yeah. It's pretty cool. Which one is it that I said was... I should have left them in order. I think it was this one. Indigo Blue Bunting. Yeah, see, they don't have pictures of the ink. Like, that's definitely not the right color. It was this one, right? That came out super light? Well,
I think so.
I think so too.
Because that's what you said. I said bunting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said bunting.
I did.
Does it need to be shaken? No, it's all the same. I mean, I was like, did it settle or something? Was it a pigment? I don't know. Yeah, that's the one.
What's that?
Huh. That is not that color at all. That is very different.
Huh.
Which is interesting.
Yeah.
But, yeah. This is a little bit like what I think of as Prussian blue, maybe. Isn't Prussian blue kind of light like that?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, what do I know?
Hi.
Yeah, what's up? It's kind of like that.
But
it's lighter, but
it's a lot lighter, yeah.
I mean, this is a little bit light. It's the same shade, just different saturation, I think. Like this side of it is what I'm thinking of.
I'm thinking of Diamine right there.
Yeah, I'm thinking of like the actual, like, you know. Because Prussian blue is a chemical, which is way brighter. It looks like this. But then every time you get like a paint or something, it's a different kind of color. Huh. These are all different saturations of it, I guess. It's kind of in this range. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see if I can find some...
Yeah, if you have an indigo bunting blue, see if it's the same color as this.
Yeah.
Very curious, because even what's on the outside, yeah, I mean...
It's way darker. Well, that's
darker.
It really depends. Maybe it's a different paper or something. Like this bit down here. Oh yeah, mine's way lighter than that.
This looks like it's almost a multi-chrome, like that sort of shade.
Yeah. This is way darker than I've got here. Huh. That looks like it though.
Yeah.
That looks like it for sure. Yeah, that's the shade I have. But, huh.
Get a swatch or like a Colodex thing and see if it's something. Now I'm curious. Let's do science. It is 6 o'clock. Thanks, Ruth. Rice cookers and pizza.
All right, go for it.
Look, I'm better. I had my protein bar. I'm good.
Now go ahead and talk about pizza and rice cookers. I'll do this.
This one sheened a lot more than I expected to. It's not really chocolatey anymore, which is interesting.
Oh, the brown, huh?
Yeah. It's definitely a different color already.
Yeah, it's definitely darker on the Colodex card.
This is the one I was talking about that was that chocolatey color. Now it's
more mahogany.
Dark. Yeah.
It's got a little bit of a sheen going on
It's like
there.
a black sheen, yeah.
That's pretty neat. Yeah. Let's see what that looks like on... It's got to be Cuttlefish Brown. Yeah. Yours is darker than that? Interesting. Interesting. Did you get any of those science pins? What science pins?
No, I completely forgot afterwards. I'll have to see if it's still there.
After what?
The live stream?
Oh, last week.
Yeah.
Oh.
I forgot. As
I
soon
did
as
too.
we talked about it, and then I just pizza happened, and then
napping.
Then
did you get any of the any BTS stuff from Kawaii Pin Shop yesterday?
Not yet. No.
I haven't either. I totally forgot about it until right now.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, this is definitely darker on here. It's probably just like soaks in more. But I don't know.
Yeah,
that's gonna be
completely different.
That's gonna be an interesting ink in a pen, I think.
You can see.
Yeah.
Same ink, different paper.
Yeah, it really can make a difference sometimes. Super great, super cute, good quality. Oh, the pins. Yeah.
Everyone loves pins.
Everybody loves
put
pins.
some on my.
Yeah.
My.
I like that blue teal. This
color.
one, the petrol. That one's probably. I had them all in an order, and then I think that's this. I think it's Colossal Dark Squid. Colossal Squid Dark.
I mean, if you go back on the other page, it might give you an idea for the Andurilium website.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be this one. Yeah, that's that dark petrol color. I mean, the labels are great. Oh, I didn't get Dumbo or Flapjack Octopus. I think I have a sample of Flapjack actually. I have some Andurilium samples that Kimberly sent me one time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think I have most of the squid ones. The cephalopods. I don't have any of the birds though, so like all those are gonna be new to me.
Everyone loves cephalopods.
What color is this? That's a pretty cool color.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spoonbills. I like a spoonbill.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, that's it. That's this pink. Is that spoonbill pink?
Yeah.
Really
Yeah, this has that same black sheen on both of those.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Putting something about thank you for putting you on the Fountain Pen Companion website. Write your pen and ink entries without. Oh, but having this is it's great. Yeah. I really like using that.
Yeah.
I am a fan.
Is it a readable yellow? Good.
Goldfinch is an actually readable yellow. Yeah, it looks like it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks pretty bright. I like that that one from the Yoseko over here. I think that's going to be a very readable yellow.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
it's interesting to have readable yellows.
No says hi. Here's my butt.
He said hi. Here's a whole bunch of claws in your shoulder, and also my butt. My butt. Yeah, I think it's gonna look cool. I'm into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What are you gonna ink first?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
Oh,
it's cool. Ah! Hey, Nose, maybe just stop doing all the things you're doing. Ow, you're getting down now. That was too many of Mauling's me. Yeah.
That's an old cat right there.
Oh, yeah, so old.
There's a little Scraggle back there if you want to show her. Scraggles!
Hey, how's it going, Scrags?
Scraggles!
Scraggles!
What are you looking at?
Hey, look over here.
There you are.
There you go. Yeah. I've seen the latest Van Diemen's. No, I haven't. I mean, I've seen, I think, pictures of them or something, but I haven't actually used
Old
them.
but awesome. That's his nickname. Old but awesome.
Indigo, bunting.
Bunting.
Blue.
Blue. Bunting blue.
This one, what's this called? Cuttlefish brown? Cuttlefish is a word that I always spell wrong because I expect it to have D's.
Really?
Yeah. Like a cuddly fish.
Okay. I never thought of that way.
Really?
Yeah. I never thought cuddle as in... they don't seem cuddly to me, so that's why I don't think of it that way. Carol's, one of her favorite birds is indigo bunting.
Oh. Is it this color?
Yeah, right?
Does it look like that? We all want to cuddle with fish. I mean, look how many arms a cuttlefish has, and tell me that it wouldn't be.
It seems
cuddly.
delicious.
Look at this. Look at how cuddly those arms are. Tell me you wouldn't want to cuddle with that fish. Just wrap all like 15 of its arms on you.
Have you ever actually had ink, squid ink or anything?
I actually have some cuttlefish ink. Yeah,
Do
I've got
you?
some
Oh.
legit sepia from. I want to say it's Hakase. It's a Japanese brand that does legit cuttlefish ink.
Wow.
Yeah, I've got some. I've never used it in a pen. I got it from Dave Razatarsky a million years ago, and I was always like, I don't know if I want to put this in a pen because it's actually biological, and I'm like, I don't know. So I never did. Cuttle be suffocated. Well, I mean, it's pretty small. I don't think they can suffocate you. They're like this big. They're like a small critter. Look, you. Greetings to Germany.
Yes.
Welcome. In German.
There's a
Willkommen.
YouTuber from Germany that we like.
It's true. It's true.
She's very funny.
What is her name?
Naomi John.
Naomi John, yeah.
See, her fur is back. She's fine.
Yeah.
We promise. I always feel bad because I'm like, people think that she has something wrong with her, but it's just her yearly allergy / whatever. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a beautiful blue Leaning Navy. Interesting.
Yeah,
That's not what this. That's not what this looks like for sure.
Yeah.
Not what this looks for sure. Although I like this. I like this better from the coloring card. That's a really nice looking blue. I dig it.
It's so different. It still has that same dusty feeling, but yeah, on this other paper, it's just not.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my jam.
Yeah, yeah. I gotta find that Hakase. Still got that sample bottle somewhere, or vial or whatever. I have to try that out.
Oh yeah, the black walnut ink. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's classic.
Mm-hmm. I've got recipes for a bunch of inks. I've never made it yet, but I'm gonna. I meant to make pokeberry ink this year, but we didn't ever get any poke plants. Yeah. That stuff comes up wild here all the time. It's super poisonous, so I usually kill it off. But I was gonna let some grow. We just never had one this year.
Well, I must have good and bad.
Yeah, I successsually got rid of those weeds, I guess, and they didn't come back this year. So, but I'll collect some and that sort of thing.
Yeah, for dip nibs and stuff like that. Don't they? Isn't it a positive thing when they get moldy? Like you just skim the top, and that's what
There is something like that. Yeah,
that's sort of a thing where it gets a better texture to it, or it holds on the nib better or something.
It's got a little mildew. Yeah. You made iron gall ink? Yeah, you can do that out of oak. Yeah, for sure. I haven't done that. I know there are some acorn trees around, and I meant to, and I just kind of forgot. It's been a busy year or two for me. I just kind of.
It's been a busy few years.
Man, yeah, for sure. A fun thing that's happened since we were here last is I've started wrapping around in my 5-year journal.
Wow.
Like I'm now writing entries.
I thought you were like, look about your rapping. I'm like, wow, you've never rapped for me before.
One thing that I've just started doing is I've become a professional rapper.
And then the second thing I thought of is like wrapping paper. I'm like, why do you always make me rap then?
Because you're so good at it. You are incredibly fast at that for sure.
I'm not good. I'm just fast. Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, I.
See, the Ruth thought that this was a type of rapping too.
I know. No, it's a. Oh, here we go. Let's get down. No, I started wrapping back around, and so I can actually see entries that I was doing last year. And so this year, on the Saturday, I think it was the Saturday, is when I started wrapping back around. A little bit earlier than that, I guess, but we started doing shipping for Baraje. When we got that in the house, like last Wednesday, basically, I had from last year on February 1st, I had started like Mate had started making Cheerio Water Bus.
Wow,
yeah, almost not
crazy.
Quite a year between Cheerio Water Bus going and the other one. So
that's fun.
Yeah, right? If you would ask me, I would have said Cheerio Water Bus was like 2 years ago. Or 5 years ago, or 3 months. Time is a slippery thing for me.
Does that seem right?
What?
Huh, okay. Annual inks, yeah.
I guess, yeah. Accidentally, but yeah. I haven't gotten to the place yet where I've received the Cheerio Water Bus, but it said it was in the works, so that must have been like when we had said that's the color, make it. Yeah, because
you were going to have them for Baltimore?
Yeah, Baltimore last year. They got here the day after Baltimore started, so I adore those journals. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool. But since I got it late last year, it took a while for it to get to where I could like wrap around.
Yeah.
I didn't start wrapping around in January because, well, late January, I guess.
Mhm.
But hope to find some inks like that in my tests. Wait, which ones? Self-made ink is often too liquid. Yeah, gum arabic. Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've got a whole book on making ink. I just haven't done it yet.
Yeah, your dad got you for your Christmas, right?
Yeah, it's got all kinds of cool stuff in it about making
Yeah.
natural inks. So
Yeah.
it's not gonna be a thing I sell, but it might be a thing I try to start making eventually.
We have a fun idea for an ink video coming up, but it would take lots of prep, so we'll have to see. I think it would be good. I'm not going to say what it is. I'm just
No, we can't
teasing,
say it out loud
because then it will be required to do it. But something that will require lots of work, but I think it would be interesting to do.
Like enough work. Every time she mentions it, I go,
oh, it's going to be labor intensive, but I think it would be
maybe
something
this
that a lot of
summer
people
or something when I
would
have like
be fun to watch. Yeah.
No, it'll be cool if it ever happens, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
Because like we were inspired by somebody who did something.
Later, Dustin. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, thanks, Dustin. That made us think, that would be cool to do with ink. And doing it, breaking it down would be interesting. And then I think it'd be cool.
I know.
Yeah.
So good. Well, I'm glad you found the channel. Welcome.
Thanks.
Welcome.
And if you have not subscribed, subscribe, because Mike's trying to get 10,000 followers.
I'm trying to get 10 million followers. But you gotta start
10 million.
Look, if I get to 100,000, I think I get the play button.
You do
what
get
I have
the play
to.
button.
So I gotta get to. If I can get to 100,000,
keep working.
I want to get there before the other, ink and pen YouTubers. It's not going to happen, but it'd be pretty cool. You're gonna harvest your own mica.
I mean, that's gonna be ethically sourced. I think that's what you should do.
Well, look, I hear those kids are real cheap to hire, so I might just hire those kids.
Well, they're just better with their hands.
They can use the tiny little pickaxes to get you the tiny little bits of mica.
Yeah.
I should talk about these because I haven't put this video up yet, and they are kind of limited.
Oh, that's right. You should. Yeah.
So I got this in the mail.
Then Pilot will take you seriously. Exactly.
That's right. If I get a play button, they'll have to listen.
Yeah.
There already is one person in the fountain pen community who got the play button.
Wow.
At least one. He'll probably get another one. Aiden.
Wow.
He got that a long time ago. Just all of a sudden, he can't even. He doesn't have enough. He can't even monetize. So they sent him a play button. Like you'd think they would allow you to monetize. But,
yeah.
So this is a new set of inks from Papier Plume, the Mardi Gras set.
I love the tops.
Yeah, I
always love the wax that they do.
Yeah, the wax seal is a great top. So we got Neutral Ground, Doubloon, and Masquerade. These are all shimmer inks, as you can see down on the bottom. There we go. 2 of them are purple shimmer, but they're different purple shimmers.
Yeah.
And then Doubloon is a yellow or a gold ink with gold shimmer, which sounds like it would not be very impressive, but actually it's the shimmeriest of them all. And,
you can even see it there.
Yeah, you can even see it there. I found my flashlight.
Oh!
I lost this flashlight
for a long time.
When I lost it was when did I clear off my desk? Like, why did I do that?
It could have been a year ago.
Was it when I got this thing? There's something I cleared my desk off for.
When you got your computer, maybe.
Oh, it was when I got my computer.
There you go.
I put a bunch of stuff from my desk in a box, and one of them was my favorite flashlight. So this, again, lower the intensity so it's not blinding. Has a lot of gold shimmer in there. It's really pretty cool as a
They
yellow.
do a nice yellow. I mean, that's a readable yellow.
Yeah,
gold.
For sure.
Yeah.
You can get these as a set for $40 currently, or individually for $15 each. And if you get the set, there are 125 sets, and one of them has a little baby in it.
Oh, it's the king.
It's the King's Cake. Yeah, so if you get the King's Cake one,
fun.
If you get the King's Cake one, you get a $125 gift card.
Oh, I love that.
So that's pretty good. And so this is the purple with purple shimmer.
Yeah.
And it's a nice grapey purple, kind of a really dark purple.
It's a really dark purple, yeah.
With a nice purple shimmer. And this one I think is maybe my favorite, but this is a bright green with purple shimmer in it. I love an off-color shimmer.
I do too. You know that.
So yeah, this is pretty. It's pretty tame though. Like unless you get bright light, like a good sunlight on it, you're not gonna really see the shimmer. Like when I take that away, it's barely visible.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing to you?
Depends. Sometimes I really want the shimmer to pop through, like with those chameleon inks.
Yeah.
And sometimes I like that it, like Baraje is very chill when you put the shimmer in it. Like you don't really see the shimmer.
And I'm really glad that you put it as a separate thing. I think that that was just the way to do it.
Just checked. You ordered and paid for the Cheerio water bus on March 23rd. Huh. March.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I guess so. That'd be after.
Yeah,
a week or so after that would have been when we got it. Yeah. Never cleaned the desk. I know. Well, I cleaned the desk because I had ideas for what I was going to do with this big computer case, and it didn't work out. But anyway, these are available on Papier Plumes. Go check them out there. Tell them I said hi.
May get the baby.
Maybe you get the little baby, and then you get a big gift card. So, yeah. So, pretty neat. Pretty neat.
And you can go visit them down in New Orleans if you're ever down for Mardi Gras or for just to see the city. Stop by there. I hear it's a very nice store. It's in the
French Quarter.
French Quarter, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't there last time I was in the French Quarter. So it just tells you how long ago it's been since I'm in the French Quarter. But so yeah, those are there. Yep. So that's that. I've got a bunch of other inks to show and stuff, but like we'll do videos and all that kind of stuff for those. I am starving all of a sudden. I
don't hear your stomach. I'm not convinced.
No, there's not enough in there to gurgle. It's just I don't really get hungry is the thing. I just all of a sudden like lose all the power in my arms and legs. So
I don't have that problem. I do get hungry and hangry.
Oh, I know.
I wish I didn't.
So do I.
Wait.
That's always been a thing with Audrey and I. She's like, I'm kind of hungry. Like if we're on a road trip or something, I pull over and we get her something immediately.
Pull over.
We get off the highway as soon as possible because used to be I would carry snacks in the car because you would get real hangry, and like I'd be like, here's a granola bar or something. Like I'd keep them in the car for you. So. Planning to be in NOLA for spring break. We'll make a trip to Papier Plume.
Definitely. Take some pictures and stuff.
Yeah. Nice. Say hi to everybody there for us because we know those folks. Patrick, the owner, is extremely French. You'll know who he is.
Oh, yeah.
Go keto, intermittent fasting. I'm never going to do that. No. It's just not going to happen. I mean, I do, I guess, intermittent fast like accidentally, but because I forget to eat. But
yeah, I don't think that works well. I've tried to, and it doesn't really work with my body.
Yeah.
And it's sometimes, so I've read, isn't good for certain women because, there's lots to it. Yeah. But I hear it's really good for some people.
It's not for everybody.
But I do get really hungry, and then I'll get angry, and nobody wants that.
No.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
No.
We really don't.
But it's not you, it's me. I'm hungry.
Yeah,
it's
but
not
I'm still
about
there.
you know?
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on, how your body works and stuff. It's just kind of,
Yeah.
Anyway.
It helps your...
Good. You should do the thing that works for you.
If you found that, and that's great.
Yeah, if you do the thing that works for you, that's the way to go. But I was looking at
blood sugar. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right. Also, it like does things like hormone changes and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's be careful with that. But if it works for you, it works for you.
And you don't study women because that's too difficult.
Why would you? Yeah. After all, there aren't that many of them. It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, same thing. So yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So there's another thing I was gonna say, and I completely lost it because we changed entire tracks. But it doesn't matter because
we're talking about hangry.
Yeah, it's totally gone. You ate breakfast today and felt worse. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it's gone. It's totally gone. So I think I'm gonna call it here at 6:30 because I'm starving. I've lost blood sugar in my body.
Yeah, peanuts and beef jerky. Yeah, I do a protein bar, and then
Oh, I was gonna say I looked at my my scale records things. We've had that smart scale for a while. I've lost like 20 pounds in the last year. So no intermittent fasting or anything. Just like kind of trying to eat less and I don't know, pay a little bit of attention.
No, so people probably think that we eat just like terrible all the time because we talk about terrible things on here, but
because those are the things we love.
Yeah, exactly. But the rest of the week we are stringent, we are healthy, we are very good all through the week, and then we have a couple meals that are cheat times, and I think that's a healthy way to do it. When you do a diet that you can't eat any of this or that, it's just too restrictive. Eat in moderation, eat what you like, unless you have like real health issues, then follow that, of course.
There is a discount for patrons. I have they're on the Patreon page. I'm not going to say them out loud here because they're just for patrons. But yeah, there's one for our store. There's one for Gold Spot. I was going to reach out to some other folks and see if I can get some more, but I forgot. So I'll put that back on my to-do list. But we'll see what we can do. But yep, you get some of those. You get some little discounts if you become a patron. So, all right, folks, we're gonna get out of here, order some pizza, and then eat that. Oh,
look at that little dog back there.
that dog like really perked up her ears when I said pizza.
I think she knows. She knows what Friday is about.
Yeah.
Audrey's working from home. I sit here, which is weird, and then pizza happens, and she loves it.
And then a nap. Usually,
it's her favorite day. Well, Saturday might be our favorite.
Saturday, she wakes up shaking with anticipation of pancakes happening.
It's not. We're not joking. No, it's not pain. It's not from. No, this is. She's just. Oh my gosh, pancakes are coming. That's what she does.
Just like she'll sit on the couch, and just like pancakes. She knows. She knows it's coming. So. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with us today. I will see you on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday next week. Be on the lookout for some videos coming soon. We've got. I'm gonna put one up about those papier plumes probably tomorrow. Have the haul video go up on Sunday. So if you want something that is the length of a Super Bowl but doesn't have football, check out that video. It is very long.
Oh really?
It's like 35 minutes, or it's maybe not. Maybe it's under 30, but it is long as heck. It's gonna take forever to upload.
People love a haul though. I like watching them. I like to see, what'd you get, or just an initial initial thoughts on something.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Look, it's got paper, it's got stamp pads, it's got ink, it's got pens. I got a little bit of everything.
You know what you should do?
I went a little ham on that.
I don't know, maybe this wouldn't be a good thing. But sometimes, I watch a lot of makeup people on YouTube as well. But they do their initial thoughts. Like, they use something for the first time and say, oh, this is how it worked. And then at the end of the month, they have a video where they'd say, oh, I've tried it again in different ways. This is what I think now. Like, a general, this is what I think.
I usually do that when I go back and, like, do, like, the regular video.
Yeah, but then you have so many things that you don't get around to do it. So I'm just saying, if you do a video where it's another quick... There's this, and this is a quick. Just talk about it.
Yeah, okay, I might do that.
A couple minutes, like a minute about a thing, and then that's it.
Okay, I might do that. I might. Yeah, we'll see.
What do you guys think? Well, maybe this is not a good thing. But Mike wants to go eat.
I do. I'm starving, and like my hands are shaking, so I gotta go. I'm gonna go get some food. I'm gonna eat a lot of stuff as soon as I get off here because I want to eat on stream.
I did.
Look, I know. I know. Anyway, I gotta go. Thanks for watching, and I will see y'all in the near future. Week. So, So
cheerio, water bus.
Until then, think about what you put in the world. Make it a better place. And cheerio, water bus. Bye.